Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we got Kingston Wall back on the channel. This is going to be only the third time I've reacted to them. It's been a while since I got to check out one of their songs and get them on the channel, but here we are. So this is the song With My Mind. This is going to be a request. I'm sorry if I'm going to say this name wrong. This is for screen name A. Kawan. Again, my apologies if I'm saying that wrong. So, yeah, this is a song from an album that I've not heard. The other two songs I reacted to were not off this one. This is the album titled, or at least it says it was re-released as One in 1992, but it was initially called Kingston Wall. It was a self-titled album. So, yeah, I looked at the track list, and this is going to be the first one I heard from this one. According to this, it's also the first track, so that's cool. It's a tone setter, you know? Off topic, let me know if my audio sounds weird. I'm trying a new audio filter for my microphone. Right behind this screen is a window, and right outside that window is 5 AC units that run from my apartment. So it's really annoying and loud, and let me know if it sounds weird. Anyway, so I'm excited to be checking out another Kingston Wall song, and also because this is from a album I haven't heard yet. It'll be a new flavor, from their music so that I've heard so far. So I looked at the lyrics before I hit record, as always, and just from my insight, from what I see here, and it's kind of eerie with what happened to Petra Wally, but it just seems like it's about depression, and very clearly so, I should say. But if there's any insights anyone has into this, let me know. But yeah, it seems pretty clear. Some kind of tribulation strangles my mind, makes me wonder, do I have much more time? Manic depressions or just having too much time with my mind? So yeah, it kind of also seems like let me try to find that other part. And when I come home, I find you shining like the sun. I rest my weary head, but you want to have fun. Yeah, and you know what's funny about that is I think a lot of people can relate to that. You have a tough day at work, you come home, you just want to kind of veg out and kind of relax, but you might be with someone who, hey, we don't get to spend time together, let's go do something. And you're kind of just like, so I get it, but anyway, without further ado, I should have mentioned this earlier, but we're going to do a double header here. This is going to be the first time I've done that for Kingston Wall, but I'm going to check out this studio version. And then I see they had a live video here. It is a Vivo video, so I'm sorry in advance if it gets blocked for visual content, if I have to put in any kind of editing over the little videos box here. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm excited to get back into Kingston Wall. Here we go. Let's start with the studio version. By the way, I wanted to mention, this one is from 1992, so we are going back. I was 10 years old when this came out. Here we go. Kingston Wall, With My Mind. Okay.
Where is the witch doctor who dragged me from this fear? So what will I tell him? So I'll make myself clear. Yeah. I've got this bad taste in my mouth and in my soul. I try to taste it just to know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Some kind of tribulation strangles my mind. It makes me wonder, do I have much more time? Manic depression or just having too much time with my mind.
Oh really? Really love those toms. Okay, I'm gonna do a commentary stop here before we get too far to the end and I forget some of the thoughts I'm building up here, but So far, very pleasant sounding song, upbeat, rockin'. I love the mixing. I especially love the mixing of the drums. Toms just sound very clear, coming through real nice. And the vocals sound great. I love this harmonies the vocal harmonies are kind of happening the entire song so far. That's cool. One other thing I wanted to point out, the intro riff. I don't know how to describe this, but it just seems kind of like a welcoming kind of riff. Just the way that it unfolds. It's almost like a carpet's rolling out for me to, listen to their music. Like, this is us. Get ready. You know what I mean? Where were we at? 127. Let me go back. Yeah. So far, excellent title track. I think it's a perfect tone setter for the band and for this album. And it just sounds great so far, man. This compared to like Shine on Me, this one is more, I guess, it makes me feel like this was the 90s. You know what I mean? This kind of sounds like, and this is not to take away from Kingston Wall by any means, but this one sounds more like some of the other bands that were around in the 90s. Particularly, I'm thinking of a band called Mudhoney, an American band. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit. And again, please don't compare them to anyone else. I'm not trying to take away from them. I'm enjoying what I'm hearing. So, this sounds great so far. It's quite different from Shine on Me. Here we go. That bass line too. There's that line again. Those toms. Oh, they sound so good. Oh, wow. That wah-wah makes this very psychedelic. Oh, that sounds great. Okay. Key change. Wow. Oh. I'm sorry, I gotta point this out before we get further. I absolutely love. Okay, so first off, that solo, guitar solo was awesome. But I love how the lead guitar work even carried on into when the music toned down and got quieter. Oh, that was great. Let me go back a bit. Oh, that's beautiful. Those toms sound so freaking good. Oh man. Whoa! Oh, we gotta go back to that later. Dang! Wow! Yes. Yes. Wow. That was awesome, man. Especially that ending. Holy crap. Kingston Wall, With My Mind. Oh, man. Oh, you know what? Before I forget to do it, I want to go back. I want to hear that crazy drumming again. It started somewhere here. Wow, man, this drummer is good. I already knew that, but I didn't quite hear anything quite like that in the other songs I've heard so far. That was awesome and amazing. They're all really talented, man. Now, the back half of this one was the powerhouse part of the song. Awesome solo work. The drummer got to showcase his skills in the back half. It really expanded what I thought, it could be from the first half that I heard. The assumptions I made about what to expect were kind of shattered in the back half there. This one was a kind of a mix between a radio-friendly song and also a jam track. You know what I mean? Like just some dudes in a garage just jamming. I think I said that about Shine On Me too. But yeah, this was a nice combination of something that you might hear on the radio and then something like a jam session where everyone's kind of getting to show off their skills. This was great. And like I said earlier, this is a great first track, a tone setter for this album. Great song, and even though I said, this kind of reminds me of, and is more, accurate to the time than what I heard, in the previous songs I've listened to, that, again, I'm not taking away anything from these guys. This was excellent. And another thing I want to mention is his vocals. He's a great singer as well. I'm not sure if another band member is doing the background harmonies and the vocals, or, on the studio version. I don't know if that's just like two Petcher Wallies, and I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. Please correct me if I am. I don't know if I'm hearing two of him or if another band member's doing the backing vocals, but yeah, man, these sound great. Kind of reminds me a little bit of, I don't want to say it again. You guys might get pissed at me. Oh, stop saying what it reminds you of. So, yeah, anyway, I'm loving what I'm hearing on this. And, I feel like we're ready to jump into this live version. This should be pretty cool, man. Without further ado, here we go. Kingston Wall, With My Mind, live. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Before we get into it, I'm so sorry. I will tell you what it reminds me of. Okay, this is something I pulled up when I did my very first reaction to them. I just put their name in Google. And yeah, it says their influences here. Influenced by such artists as Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, and Pink Floyd. So yeah, that's what I was going to mention. I did hear some Led Zeppelin in there as well. And, there's even some comparisons to, bands like Alice in Chains as far as the vocal harmonies in there as well. They like to do those discordant harmonies. I kind of hear this and get the same vibe. And again, man, I'm not taking away from the band. These guys rock. So anyway, here we go. Kingston Wall, With My Mind, live. And I don't think it says when exactly this was. It was uploaded in 2009, and then it has a copyright of 2005 on it. But I'm not sure. Here we go. Kingston Wall, With My Mind, live. There's that riff, that welcoming riff. That bass line's really bouncy too, man. I love it. Okay, so we don't get the vocal harmonies. Kinda adds it adds a different dynamic. Wait. Hold on, man. I guess they have multiple different, you know, concert footages here, because that's clearly a different outfit. Yeah. Nice bass fill there. I didn't notice that the first time in the studio version. Yeah, what? Definitely a different concert there. Hold on, let me go back to that. That guy is funny, man. They look like they're dressed for like some kind of 1950s or 1960s concert there. What's up with the kind of bongo guy? Some more footage. Whoa. God, that sounds beautiful live. That is a great solo, man. Yes, I love this part. It carries on into the soft part. Man, he's a good guitarist. This is different. Whoa! Yeah! Wow! That was awesome! was awesome. Wow. Oh man, what a treat that was, man. I did notice this one was a little longer than the studio version, so I figured we were going to get a little more solo action. And wow, did we ever, man. He was a great guitarist, man. That's some skills, man. He was doing some pretty wicked and fast playing in it too. It wasn't just solo with just a couple easy notes with a couple, wah-wah pedal, effects to, kind of just draw you off. No, this was like showcased skill here. And one thing I noticed compared to the studio version, particularly for the solo, some parts of this stood out more and were easier for me to hear. And that's kind of why, if you heard me mention earlier, like, this is a great guitar solo. I'm not generically saying that. I'm saying that with meaning and purpose. This was a great guitar solo, and I'm hearing it better in this live version. And wow, man, yeah, it started to click for me when I heard some of the melodies that I didn't quite, as clearly hear in the studio version. This was a great solo, man. Wait, let me go back a little bit. I noticed it right before it slowed down. Wait. Yeah, right here. Right here. Wow, that moment right there with that part of the solo, all the music, not just guitar, that and the backing music, that moment right there is like you could look in the definition of rock music, and if you could push a button and play a little clip of rock music, you could insert that little part, and yeah, that could be your example. This was awesome, man. Also, hearing it a second time has kind of cemented it more in my mind, but that being said, this live version gave a different dynamic to the song, and even with no vocal harmonies, it was still like I said, it was a different dynamic, but it was still great. This is a great sound for them too live, even if he doesn't have any background vocals to do harmonies. This still sounded awesome. This one sounded, and it's not just because it was live, but it sounded more garage rocky. And I think just taking away some of that extra production value that you can do in the studio, like, hey, you know what? Let's throw one of these in. Okay, let's throw some of this in. Let's overlay some guitars. You don't get to do that as much live. I'm sure you could with enough equipment, but this, like I said, different dynamic, also a great sound to theirs, a sound from them, I should say. And yeah, man, I absolutely love this live version. They really took it and made more out of it, for the fans. Whoever got to hear this one live, whoever they played this in front of, definitely got to hear something cool and expanded upon compared to the studio version. This was cool, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself hearing this song, and it's an instant playlist song for me, man. This was awesome. If you have any other Kingston Wall songs you want me to check out, please let me know in the comments. Or for any other band for that matter. If you're still here in the video, thanks for taking the time out of your day. We just did a double header. Thank you for your patience. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.